I know you're sitting at home thinking, oh my goodness, how did we get to this point? How did the world get so crazy? But you know what? Even in times of great despair, that's when humans show great resilience and great brilliance. And these is one of those moments. My name is King Ngoba, and we're officially at the amphitheater right here at the Fort Trucker Monument that sits 25,000 people. But most importantly, it sits you. And you, as a participant today, for the second time ever, get to enjoy Park Acoustics live and online. First of all, kiss your modem and say thank you for the power that digital data gives you. And second of all, remember that traditional festival rules apply. Number one, if you're feeling very, very excited, please make sure that you go home with somebody who you did not come here with. Number two, if you're feeling a little bit randy, a little bit wild, don't be scared. You're inside your own home. You can flash the screen as much as you want. We do not have the cameras on. And number three, please do not be scared to enjoy the good music that the people from Pringles and Park Acoustics have brought you. My name is King Ngoba, and unfortunately, because we're in the sun, today I'm going to be wearing these shady shade makers. But most importantly, I'll be introducing you to the music. And the first band I have the pleasure of introducing you to is my good friends all the way over there. I know you're watching, so give me some claps, give me some screams, make a hell of a lot of noise, and scare the shit out of your neighbors for Bad Peter.
She can see her small frown, sweet and gentle, but there is no time. Simply hanging around, no intention of getting tied down. She's used to being adored, racking up spoils of her own. She can feel it alright, hanging heavy on her thin neck. People talk, but she knows she's no longer wearing plain clothes. This is what it demands, plenty of fair weather friends, no time for taking offense. There will be dividends. Never wanted a humble home. My mama never knew you can choke on an old piece of rope, or you can try and go out wearing a diamond noose. Never wanted a humble home. My mama never knew you can choke on an old piece of rope, or you can try and go out wearing a diamond noose. Water levels will rise, fairly easy for one to capsize. Lot of blood in the water, she was always one hell of a fighter. This is what it demands, you better learn to pretend. You simply have to contend. You will be always on the defense. Never wanted a humble home. My mama never knew you can choke on an old piece of rope, or you can try and go out wearing a diamond noose. Never wanted a humble home. My mama never knew you can choke on an old piece of rope, or you can try and go out wearing a diamond noose. Never wanted a humble home. My mama never knew you can choke on an old piece of rope, Thank you, beautiful amphitheater.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thanks to Park Acoustics and the whole team for having us. It's good to be back. This one's called Never Leave.
Need you to understand. Wherever I go, I won't let go. You shall pass this way only once. I know times have changed, but I wanna give you my name. You can never leave. You can never leave. You can never leave me on my own. Broken glass scattered all over our love. We pick it back up. We pick it back up. Darling, we brace ourselves, waiting for the long haul. Darling, we made that choice under a waterfall. You can never leave. Where I can feel you even if you're gone. It seems we got so much more to figure out, but we are not ones to strike out. Every now and again I tend to lose my mind, but you pick me right up and screw my head back on. How I love those girls at the nape of your neck. My dear, you must never forget. You can never leave. You can never leave. You can never leave me on my own. You can never leave my head. I need you to understand. Whenever I go, you can never, you shall pass this way only once. You can never leave me on my own. You can never leave me on my own.
Hope you guys are doing all right back home. This next song we're going to play is called Alone. We made a little lockdown music video of this song using our iPhones, recorded and shot on it. Yeah, it's called Alone. Hope you guys enjoy.
Close the door and disappear. I don't want anyone near us tonight. And stand close, listen to our heavy breathing. Some mistakes just beg to be repeated.
like this every night. I won't be lonely, honey, I do prefer to be alone. And this is set in stone. Too many cracks hiding beneath our walls. At least we'll feel alive as we break ourselves to live the lie. One should fight or flee, never if true words been spoken. Everybody like to keep their options open. Flee I will and leave you all alone. So what's the use then in learning to love you till I just don't like you? So we can rip this thing apart in the name of virtue. It's best we keep it brief, then I'll be gone. If I could lie like this every night, I won't be lonely, honey, I do prefer to be alone. And this is set in stone. Too many cracks hiding beneath our walls. At least we'll feel alive as we break ourselves to live the lie. I wouldn't want to know you. I wouldn't want to know you. I wouldn't want to know you. No, I would not want to know you. Cause I just might start to love you. Yeah, I just might start to love you. Yeah, I just might start to love you. Yeah, we might just fall in love. Thank you. The song was written and inspired mainly by singing in bars. Hopefully one day soon we'll get to do that again. Just sit in the bar at least. That's what's called For Now, This Is Me. Been losing sleep about all of this talk of when I'm 65. All I wanna do is sing. Don't mind my credit rating. Don't know if I'll ever get to live like a king. But I've got a few things going for me. Get to play my guitar and we've got food to eat. And it might not be all that we thought it would be, but I can't see if there's more that I need. I know I'm gonna grow old, I'm gonna go fall. Someday I won't spend all of my time in a bar. I know I'm gonna live somewhere with the earth beneath my feet. I can feel it happening for now, this is me. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can feel it happening for now, this is me. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can feel it happening for now. So many times I'm told there's no degree you hold. Don't you wish you had something to fold back home? So you may not understand, all you see's a gypsy man boy, you'll be too poor to be a family man. But I got a feeling things going for me. I've got this gorgeous girl who stands by me, and friends and family who share my dreams, and I can't see if there's more that I need. I know I'm gonna grow older, I'm gonna go far. Someday I won't spend all of my time in a bar. I know I'm gonna live somewhere with the earth beneath my feet. I can feel it happening, for now this is me. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can feel it happening, for now this is me. Ooh. I know I'm gonna grow older, I'm gonna go far. Someday I won't spend all of my time in a bar. I know I'm gonna live somewhere with the earth beneath my feet. I can feel it happening, for now this is me. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can feel it happening, for now this is me. Ooh.
It's a very strange feeling playing for an empty amphitheater. It's probably what the football players feel like, times 20.
This one's called On This River. Hope you guys are enjoying the music.
The wolves are gone now, don't lose heart. We're almost there now, breathe in slow. Dig your toes into the sand, put your hand into my hand, keep your eyes on me. Don't look back, the one is warm inviting you, and youthful souls igniting free your mind to every possibility. Lose your worry about me, won't you come along? I wanna feel the cold, cold water with you. Feel the water under green skies of big old trees, where the leaves, the other leaves will whisper to the nearest listener. Build your house on this river, on this river.
mind. I build this all for you and I. All these sudden stops might find us a way to someday make a few dimes and leave our footprints on the sands of time. Hey, I wanna feel the cold, cold water with you. Feel the water under green skies of big old trees, where the leaves, yeah, the leaves will whisper to the nearest listener. Build your house on this river. I wanna feel the cold, cold water with you. Feel the water under green skies of big old trees, where the leaves, yeah, the leaves will whisper to the nearest listener. Build your house on this river, on this river. Don't you fear, the wolves are gone now. Don't lose heart, we're almost there now. Breathe in slow, dig your toes into the sand. Put your hand into my hand. Keep your eyes on me. 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 I wanna feel the cold, cold water with you. Feel the water under green skies of big old trees, where the leaves, yeah, the leaves will whisper to the nearest listener. Build your house on this river. I wanna feel the cold, cold water with you. Feel the water under green skies of big old trees, where the leaves, yeah, the leaves will whisper to the nearest listener. Build your house on this river, on this river.
We have one last tune for you. Stay safe, guys. Hopefully we get to play really live for you sometime soon.
Giving myself away and I don't know long. Have a settle for it. So I'm gonna take one more day. Yeah, I'm gonna take one more day for me. I'm gonna take one more day so I can remain sane. Yeah, I'm gonna take one more day for me. Oh, let's get stupid on a Sunday, growing ups for another day of cooler heads could just prevail. We'll be at home where we should stay, saving money for someday when all of this finally fades. But let's get stupid, yeah, let's get stupid, stupid on a Sunday. All my days I think of ways to carry on, to carry on. All my days I long to hear I'm not alone, I'm not alone. So let's get stupid on a Sunday, growing ups for another day of cooler heads could just prevail. We'll be at home where we should stay, saving money for someday when all of this finally fades. But let's get stupid, yeah, let's get stupid, stupid on a Sunday, growing ups for another day. We won't be dancing like this always, might as well before we go grey. When I tell stories to my kids one day, I know I'll get to say that we were stupid, we were so stupid, stupid on a Sunday. Woo! Stupid on a Sunday, stupid on a Sunday, stupid on a Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Henk. Park Acoustics for having us. Baie dankie, vriende. Stay safe at home. Baie dankie.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful Sunday we're at, and I get to be greeted by the gentleman that made it happen. Gentlemen, first of all, please grab those microphones next to you so that we'll be able to hear you clearly. And most
Down, or are we
importantly,
standing?
Second Acoustics, your performance. Gentlemen, how you feeling?
You see, it's a strange feeling. Playing
Take a seat,
for
relax,
empty
relax.
for empty amphitheater. It's nice to play our first ever show here. We didn't expect it would be for 0 people.
No, technically, no, guys. It's like karaoke. When it's really, really good, there doesn't need to be anybody else. There just needs to be us.
It sounds like music, man. Yeah.
And first things first, how you guys been dealing with the whole present dispensation?
Well, it's obviously it sucks to not be able to play shows.
Yeah.
So, but we've started like let's say a month ago when we could sort of get together again. We just started to set up in Alvin's garage. So we stream there live every Sunday. So we're virtual buskers now.
Holy cow!
That's what we are now. Yeah.
But those first couple of weeks were really tough. We didn't know what to do. Like, what's the next step? Like, everything's changing. So, but slowly but surely we're adapting, and we're doing some music. So yeah.
So I read this beautiful quote this week, and it just got my heart on fire. It said, it was Friedrich Nietzsche, and he said, in life, if there's no music, there's no point to life.
That is very true. That is very
And
true.
I feel like situations like this showcase that for everybody, because we don't realize how important it is, the arts is, in giving us things to enjoy, giving us things to mark the moments, giving us things to pass the times, giving us things to express our feelings when we're unable to express that sentiment ourselves.
Help us to just make a little bit sense or to just
Just cope.
Whatever the mood you're going for, you're gonna escape there. So yeah, more than ever, you want to listen to music.
I could not agree with you guys more. And tell me, just in terms of personally, right? Like, how much more do you want to do during this sort of situation? Like, how much do you want to share your gift digitally?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been taken away from us, our livelihood, sort of, playing for people live. So, like, yeah, we want to do it all the more because we know what, we appreciate it much more now that it's taken away from us. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're busy writing. So yeah, we just definitely want to put new songs out there and just keep playing. Not disappear. For a while, obviously, when the lockdown started, it's like let's just all disappear and go away. But it's nice to be back and to go for it again.
So the juices are flowing, the creativity is coming, and something positive is going to come out of this
yeah.
whole entire experience.
Yes,
yeah.
What else are you guys looking forward to in the near future?
Well, the main thing is the new music.
I just said the word. I think it was that.
Yeah, the music's the main thing. Like, we are recording new songs. So, yeah, that's going to keep us afloat, I guess, So, mentally and financially. Yeah.
You guys also played the On Live show. How did that go?
Oh, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It
was a lot of the same crew actually that we worked with today. So guys are very professional, and it's a very nice setup. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Today, yeah.
Yeah.
And then any live shows that you guys saw in lockdown that like really did it for you?
Well, Albert Frost's live show was really quite great. That was very cool for me. And what other one that I saw it now the other day? I can't remember the name. You see. I'm sliding blank now. But I can't remember.
Obviously, bro. Prat your tongue. If you're uncomfortable, like, listen, dude. I'm a Zulu guy talking to some Afrikaans guys, and I'll tell you 100%. We need obviously, bro.
The second one was also Albert Frost because he's just the best,
Yeah. And I watched Chris Martin play piano from his living room, and then also our friends Georgetown. They did a show there in their living room. It was nice to watch them perform as well. So that was very cool for us. And yeah.
And in terms of you guys, like personally as individuals, forget like musicians, like what's the biggest thing that you struggle to adjust with in the way that life has changed?
You see, it's not fun. And Afrikaans ingeperk. It's really like we are caged in. I think that's the main part for me. It's like difficult to. It feels weird. You're not sure of what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing, and you feel caged in. The places that you usually went to, the people that you usually went to see, you don't get to see all those faces, you don't get to see all those places. I think that is one of the worst things for me.
Like you're in prison or something.
Not again, guys. Not again. You guys have a beautiful saying in Afrikaans. You say dronk verdriet, like when you're completely drunk and you're lost and you don't even know what's going on. Doesn't this like lockdown give you that sort of sensation where you're lost in the world and you don't know what's next?
Definitely.
Yeah. Times are so unsure, man. Like, where's it going to go? So, yeah.
Do you think that digital is going to be the way forward? Like, the majority of all the stuff we're going to do is going to be strictly digitally focused?
I really hope not forever. I definitely think it's going to... Well, it's already a big part. So I think a lot of artists are forced to that previously didn't want to go that digital. They are forced to do it now. But I really hope it's not the bulk of what we get to do for the future. And... But
that being said, like, it is a fantastic tool that we're all discovering and we're all learning the live stream game and everything. So it is something we could use, let's say, in the winter times when there aren't so many live gigs happening, to still stream shows when people are, snug
just
at home.
Everybody watching at home, I'd like to get something clear. These guys don't actually struggle for shows. I don't know why you're pretending. I gig like constantly, and you guys, whenever I look on your Facebook
pleading
page,
poverty.
Exactly. I cannot believe like how busy you are.
Well, how busy we were.
Trust me, we all feel that way. We all feel that way.
But it's okay. We're looking up. We're going forward. Yeah.
So.
So if you guys had to think about it, like seriously, like we're not thinking lockdown. We're just thinking life lived at its best possible level. What would you guys like to do? Like Albert Hall, where would you like to play? Where would you love to perform? Like what would that dream be to you?
You see, if I'm just thinking of this amphitheater, that Red Rock Theater in America, that'll be amazing to play there. Red Rocks, that'll be awesome. And I think that's definitely one of my favorite place that I would want to go play at.
Yeah, anywhere where the sound is great and there are lots of people to enjoy the music. That gets me excited, yeah.
Favorite guy to watch in a favorite location?
Favorite guy to watch in a favorite location? Yeah, I would say I was so jealous of my one friend. He got to watch John Mayer with the ocean right behind him playing blues. So I would love to watch that as well.
Can I be honest? I feel the exact same way. Like, I'll ask you now as well, same thing. But like, I love John Mayer. I'm a big John Mayer fan. And if it was on you, if you could do VIP tickets, perfect show, absolutely anywhere, who would the artist be? What would the show be?
Yeah, well, John Mayer, Jason Mraz. Geez, I would love to see those guys live. We saw Jason Mraz live at Monte Casino when he was here a couple of years ago, and it was so amazing, like better than we expected him to be.
And it was a very easy show. It wasn't lights flashing. It wasn't this massive production. It was really just him making music. So that was really cool.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
So one of my favorite shows that I actually saw on sort of the same keel was Tracy Chapman performing at a university. And when I saw Tracy Chapman perform live, all she did was she literally brought her guitar, she plugged into one amp, one chair, one microphone, sang to the people for an hour and a half, then sat down on the same chair and then took questions.
Yes,
And
that must have been amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the sort of space you guys get to play in, because if it's just you and the music, it doesn't matter who's there. You can take advantage of that completely.
Definitely.
Besides like audiences, who are the people that you personally enjoy getting that opportunity to share your gift with?
You mean people that we get to play for?
Yeah, besides like normal audiences, like just personal people to you who have supported you during your whole entire journey, so that when you get to a point where you get to play a 25,000 sold out, not sold out amphitheater, who are those people to you?
I think there's a lot of people, but I think one person in particular I would have to say my dad, because I remember when even before Alvin and I started playing, and I just played like a dive bars, my dad would come and sit there on his own, drink a beer, and just watch me play. So I definitely would want to give it to him, because he watched from the bottom up, you know, if I ever get that far. So yeah.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah. My dad isn't with us anymore, but he used to also, like when I was like Pierre said, even before we started, playing together, always working on songs, and he would just go lie down on my bed where I had my PA system in the bedroom set up. And he would just lie down and listen to me sing Don McLean or whatever. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one, buddy.
Dude, I understand that sentiment completely, because my dad actually never got to see me do comedy, and he never got to see me any of the TV specials or any of the things that happened afterwards. And in terms of that progression and growing as an individual, right? For you guys, is this how you'd like to keep it? Would you like it to be the two of you playing guitar, or would you like to add like an orchestra, a ukulele, a drummer, or do you just want to keep it on this keel?
We have spoken about it. We're not closed off to the idea, but I think definitely this will be the core of it. Just the two of us. I think we'll push this as far as we can go.
Yeah.
And if something else comes along that we sort of want to get behind or take a shot at, we'll do that. But I think this will be we'll see how far we can push this.
The acoustic kind of setting. Yeah.
Did we answer your question?
No. You guys answered the question beautifully. I just need your help with one last thing, right? Unfortunately, I think we've reached that moment where we have to say goodbyes, but we can't shake hands, right? And we can't high fives. So can we like touch elbows, kick feet, have a beer, maybe try like harmonize a note quickly before we have to change over to the other side?
Let's do it.
All right. First things first, gentlemen, thank you so much. Once again, I'd like to thank Bad Peter so much for that incredible performance, and more importantly, for sharing their hearts and souls with us right here backstage. Speaking of sharing their hearts and souls, we're very lucky to get to enjoy the music of the very next band. They tour so much that we were blessed to find out that their plane was in South Africa the moment lockdown started, so we could enjoy them now. So please, if you're at home, don't be scared. Scream, make some noise, go absolutely wild for the one and only BCUC, Bantu Continua Uhuru Consciousness.
We bata we tole, race paka pake, boy a hota o for them. We bata we tole, race paka pake, boy a hota o for them. We bata we tole, race paka pake, boy a hota o for them. Ya baba, ya baba, ya baba, ya. Hey baba, hey baba, hey baba, hey. Ya baba, ya baba, ya baba, ya. Hey baba, hey baba, hey baba, hey. Ya baba, 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 ya. Hey baba, hey baba, hey baba, hey. Baba, ya. Hey baba, hey baba. we today.
The next one is Vung Vung. Okay, by the way, thank you very much from your computers, from your phones,
From everywhere.
yeah, from your Android TVs. We're living in that age, you know. Apparently, it will never be the same again.
Never. But we have.
Sangene maweni
Santo Santo bese bomu bomu
Sadanga mola
Kwasuke
moya
Santo Santo bese kwasuke bomu
Oyo Santo Santo bese bongo
Santo Santo bese kwasuke bomu
Waze kwakukubale mene
Santo Santo bese kwasuke bomu
Sangene maweni
Santo Santo bese bomu
Sadanga mola moya
Santo bese
Santo Santo bese bongo
Santo Santo bese
Akoso fogo zena Sakene maweni Tangai mola no moya bongo Same bongo
Katumela nitatola bathuye ngiyaso silefuwa bathulika uhlula bahlolika uhlola mina ukufunze tiro khoto ebese ato gatsa dilele tati hoba mele bonta awufishe ngitoka sithu botho boate nako wale mola wale ngena bosamora nako wale mola wale ngena bosamora changa boss 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 changa boss
Santo Santo besi bongo fashone phansi Ato bezento tshwane zembingode mabaleni Obalo bezoku fashone phansi Obalo bezoku Obalo bezoku Obalo bezoku fashone phansi izilwane zembi imgodi emabaleni obano bezokufa shone phansi. Yes, man. Yeah, it's done. Whew. Shoo-wee.
That was nice.
That was nice, my brother.
There's a packed crowd over here. Hello. Yeah.
It's a sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out. But then, like, on the real though. Yeah, please, Sazani. Pick it up. Move.
Ay, man. Oba, ya paga sale school. Oba, ya paga sale school. Oba, tu paga sam food. Oba, let's go. Oba, let's go. Let's go. Let's
madoda ngicela ukuntshela aniboyekela ukungisongela mina ningazi kunqamula amakhanda nonke nginshiye ebaleni nodliwa yizintsha khalelwa amakati wanibambanisa nezulu mina ningazi ngikhulele estradini Ngihamba nabo igoloza imihlobo simbemnya hama sizilwane zempi sina sazani sikhulele estradini asazani sikhulele estradini asazani sikhulele estradini asazani sikhulele estradini Thank you very much. To everyone, all the 6 of you, thank you very much. Taking it home. Taking it to the woods, yo. Taking it to a Lokshini. I'm a hostela. Even if it's hard, even if it looks impossible, but if you believe it's possible, you only have got yourself. You came alone, or maybe with your twin, but you only have yourself. Our sanity, we find it in our heart. We don't know where you find your sanity, but whatever you do that keeps you healthy, keep on doing it. 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 Bege sebehlangene ngathi laba iyababona sebehlangene ngathi laba bantu angene ngathi baba Eshanziza Eshanduna Eshamphati Eshauti Yabona namhlanje la manqamu sizokushuka shuka uzokuthungaza kudela udokotela sokushaya ikhanda yabona namhlanje la manqamu sizokushuka shuka uzokuthungaza kudela udokotela sokushaya ikhanda Angisaye emfuleni mina angisawakha amanzi amayeshe unsizwa amayeshe asibona lesi election angisaye emfuleni mina angisawakha amanzi amayeshe unsizwa amayeshe kule leslathini amayeshe unsizwa amayeshe that means that means I don't do things like I did them before. I'm a changed man. I change my situations. I'm an adaptable man. I adapt my new situations. He said, Angisaya emfuleni angisawakha amanzi angisawakha amanzi that means in the old days when we used to go to the rivers to get the water that means in the old days when we used to go to the rivers and go to the floods. But I can't go to the river no more. I got a tap on my backyard. I can't go to the fan no more. I got a heater in my house. Yeah. Sizokushuka shuka uzokuthungaza kudela udokotela sokushaya ikhanda welova ngithi namhlanje la manqamu sizokushuka shuka uzokuthungaza kudela udokotela sokushaya ikhanda izinduku zami dlalwa yenina wemagwala inogodo lunye ekhanda soyihlabafana soyiphakamisela phezulu oyihlabafana soyiphakamisela phezulu wehumuso ngithi izinduku zami zidlalwa yenina wemagwala inogodo lunye ekhanda oyihlabafana Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We call ourselves BCUC, also known as Bantu Continua Uhuru Consciousness. Music for the people, by the people, with the people. Teaching us sound versatile underground. Remataba merafong. Relibutula butu. Park Acoustics. It's been nice. It's been real. Corona or not. It's been dope. Stay safe, stay home. Stay alive, stay home. And I know now, it sounds like some advert of some COVID-19. But on the real, we don't want anybody to get sick. We still want to be alive. Stay alive. For your mama, for your brother, for your sister, for your girlfriend and your boyfriend. Peace, yo. Afro!
How to control consciousness? Music for the people, by the people, with the people. Teaching us sound versatile underground. Afro, Psycha.
Thank you very much.
That was absolutely amazing, getting to enjoy the sounds of none other than BCUC, brought to us by the good people at Pringles. Speaking of BCUC, what it is! Good! Yes! Boys, please grab a microphone so the good people can hear you. Oh, I'm blessed, gentlemen.
Hello, we are nice.
Oh, gents.
My man.
Nisizwa njani? How do you feel?
Akufila safila man, safila mfowethu.
Psyched. Psyched, yeah, like,
good.
yo, Mvana, like, we've been craving this, you know?
Yeah.
Because the last time we played was, what, 3 months ago
Yeah,
or
I
something?
think 3 months ago.
Yeah, so like,
it's been a long time. It's kind of weird. It's new setup, but we'll get used to it, you know. The
Yeah.
music still lives. It's alive, you know.
yeah.
My friend, the music has the life in it every single time, hey?
Yes, my man.
And the thing is, without life, we have nothing. The whole reason we're locking ourselves up at home,
Yeah.
we're taking all these precautions because we're trying to respect and reserve life.
Yeah, man.
Thank
And
you,
then
Rich.
this experience, what has it taught you about life?
Like, for me, I always knew that life is important. For me, I always knew the power of having family around. But it was theoretical, you know. It was like you are taught to live like that. And then now this whole situation gave me an opportunity to tap into the lessons that you are taught at home. How family is important, how preserving your health is important, you know. So I think it's an opportunity to thank Mama, you know, like, yeah, you know, for the good teachings, you know, like, and for life, man, you know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one unpredictable thing. Like they always say, if you told us January, like, you know, June, you'll be sitting, locking yourself down, you'll be like, I win. June, we won't be here, man. But
And also, and also, it's also teaching us that nobody really has it figured out.
Yeah.
You know, like in life, nobody has really got it figured out. You know, and also we need to be patient, as hard as it is. You know, like we need to be patient, and we need to trust other people to know what they are doing. You know, and it doesn't take away your power to complain. You know. Because without complaining, then like, what is South Africa, man? Like, we need to complain, you know. So like, let's complain, you know. But also, let's not just want change. Want which change? So you want change. You change to what? You know, because we can't ban everything. Obviously we can, but I don't suggest we ban everything because like we still need to build from everything. You know, and that is figuratively, you know, like I'm not talking about buildings. I'm talking about the Constitution. I'm talking about the journey that we did from 94 up to here.
because now we're being tested. Now we're gonna abandon everything. Like, I don't think it's a good advice to abandon this friendship that we're trying to build. You know, we need to call each other to order. You know, and slowly other people's inhibitions are coming out. It's cool. They've got the right to think the way they want to think, but also we've got the right to question and put that into a form of a test. You know, like, why do you think we still need to continue with racism? You know, because we fought against racism for how many years? Years. My guy, you are out of order, you know? And he should also say, blah, 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 blah. That's why I'm saying blah, 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 because I don't know what the points that racists usually do. You know, I don't know those points. But to me, every time when a racist explain, it sounds like blah, 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 blah. You know? Let's give them a chance to blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
You know? And then we're going to come back again to say, like, remember, we are the only country that came here, in Africa that is, that came here without a fight, without a, you know?
Civil war,
Right now is such an important point. What you're discussing right now is such an important point. The fact that we could get to this point together as a people without having to fight with each other. Personally, amongst yourselves, right, as a group, what are the fights that you guys go through? Like, what are the things that define you? Because I know fights build us and they make us better. People think Ugul was like a bad thing, but people don't realize when you're fighting for the good. You're fighting for growth.
For growth, like, in Sutu, they say in Tuakiaba, Madula more. Like, people who fight are the ones who are living together. You know, you can't go out and you fight your neighbor for nothing. But if we don't fight amongst ourselves, it means we're not real with each other. It means you're doing whatever you're doing, and I'm like, oh, okay. But if we fight, that's how we build each other. That's how we criticize each other. Positive.
So who's the biggest fighter amongst you guys? Is BCUC?
It's me and Khumut.
Are you serious?
like we fight for a living.
Just in jail.
Like we fight for a living. And I think the most common fight that we have amongst ourselves is when someone is not contributing at home. You know, because sometimes someone, because they take out cash and give their parents, they think they are contributing more. You know? No, they think that is contribution. You know? And that is, it's how it is, you know, like we help each other, you know. But to contribute, you should also be there when they need you, you know. When they need somebody with a car to take Makoko to, you need to be there.
You need to be a part of that experience.
Yes,
Speaking
those
of
are the
experiences,
things
just for a second, gents, let's be honest. You guys did it, or you guys have been doing it. You've literally lived the sort of life.
Haven't done
I just want to get something straight to the camera. Bayanya, guys. Do you see this? They are full of shit. Do you know why? I have been to Europe once. Luckily, when I was a child, right? But when I went to Europe, people didn't want, Nike didn't call me to give me a shoe. What's that experience been like you? Touring, expanding, showing the entire world what BCUC and South African music means.
It has been a burden. It has been a burden because South Africa is known for the grades that it usually has, you know. So automatically, people want the grade in you, you know. And sometimes it even makes it harder for you to find yourself, you know, because we are also a work in progress, you know. Man. And then when there is this extra pressure, Lady Smith, Black Hugh is a giant, bro, like he stands behind us, you know.
When you talk about Ladysmith Black Mambas, Mnanda Kulwa, like overseas and stuff, and when we came back, I didn't realize how big it was. Then I'm listening to albums with my dad, and I realized these guys are paying 300 dates internationally. Locally, they can only fit 1 or 2 dates inside their calendar. And Nina, you guys were doing that, where you were so big. You're not about modest. I don't like it when people are modest. A staging.
No, a stage. That's when I also take out what I wouldn't necessarily take out in a normal day to day, you know, because normal day to day also there needs to be etiquette, you know, there needs to be political correctness, you know, and you should also be agreeable, you know, because I suspect that sometimes we lack being agreeable, you know. Being agreeable doesn't mean that I believe everything that you say, you know. It means that when you have a point, I agree with it, you know. And when your point maybe, I prevent myself from disrupting or making your point null and void, you know. That's being agreeable, you know. So I try to be agreeable, you know. And this hype, like, if I sold, I wouldn't smoke it, you know, because like you don't get high on your own supply.
Now you're making us
But
get high.
Kaume, you guys sell music, and you're telling me you don't get high off of that experience.
No, they get high. They get high, and we get high with them. You know, we get high with them, but we don't alone. Like,
like getting high and having the hype and the high is not the same. You know, the hype is like, man, we did 600, man. You know,
You
know, it's possible. Anybody can do that. We're one of the people who are doing it. It's not like it's only us.
It's
who are
not
doing
unique.
that.
It's not
Not
unique.
unique. It's not new, man.
You know, like Soweto Gospel Choir is doing it too. You know, Max Hoba is doing it too. Nonkupiri is doing it too. Muzi is doing it too. Like it's just a lot of people that are doing it too. You know, and a lot of people say, "Oh, traveling is a privilege."
Traveling is work, Baba. People don't realize how hard it is.
Man,
to
we don't like airports with all our hearts, man. Like when
you get excited in the beginning until it's like, yo, I've been traveling, you know, and then it becomes an office.
All right. Just before Skatelela, guys,
Yeah.
one last thing.
Yeah.
To everybody, Ohle Zendlin, who's watching us now, what's
Yeah.
your message to them?
it's all gonna be good, you know. It's just the face, but the music is still alive. Keep your art. If you're an artist, if you're a doctor, keep your profession. You know it's hard, but keep it in your mind. You know we're gonna need what you were providing to us. You know.
And also, you know. Also, I think what's more important now, because people concentrate on the disease, but the disease like takes out things in us, you know. Like, let's not fight the disease alone, you know, but also let's also question and heal each other, you know, and heal each other, you know.
Because every single difficult circumstance is an opportunity for growth and for change. Speaking of growth and change, guys, I love how you've grown and changed, and I appreciate you guys so much joining us. Please help yourself to some Pringles. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out of here and get back to studio. Go do that damn thing.
In the ghetto, I'm coming with boxes of Pringles. He said it.
He is coming with the box.
Oh, you guys are going to eat them without me? Niso can't.
No.
Thank you, gents. One of the best things about Park Acoustics is not only are we a music festival, we also showcase the best in South African comedy on a regular basis. Now, with times like we're dealing with now, one of the most important things that we have is the ability to laugh. And if you don't know how to laugh through a difficult situation, you're going to be crying through the whole entire thing. And if I had to choose between laughing through a bad time versus crying through a bad time, I'd probably still be crying for my first 2 divorces. Speaking of divorces, don't let me divorce you from what's about to come next. The first comedian I have the pleasure of introducing today happens to be one of my friends in the funny, going back years and years and years. She's won Mail and Guardian awards. She's toured stages all over South Africa, and internationally, and now you guys get the pleasure of enjoying her. But in order to make sure that a comedian gets a great reception on stage, there's a couple of simple things we need to do to make sure that you as the audience are ready to experience what they have to give to you. Now, the first thing is I need claps. I need everybody at home to clap like you just found out coronavirus was a hoax. Let's hear that clap. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the second level of appreciation as far as comedy goes is the screams. I need everybody at home right now to scream like you just found out you'd won the lotto, the Powerball, and you'd never have to worry about genetic code for the rest of your life. Beautiful scream. Now put them together. Let's get those claps. Let's get those screams. And please make some noise for the incredible comedy of my wonderfully talented friend, the one and only Miss Claudine Allman.
How's it, guys? How's it? I know Norba said Claudine was here, but we couldn't get her. So I came instead. My name's Gazza Mofsovitz. How's it, boys? How's it? I'd like to thank Freshly Ground for opening for me. Weren't they incredible? They were incredible. This is the first gig I'm doing in 3 months, and it's an absolute privilege and honor to be ghosted by 25,000 people. That one went down well. Look, guys, who here needs hand sanitizer? Ladies, hand sanitizer. Feel free. I'm selling this after the show. Hand sanitizer, boy. Yes. I'm so excited to be here, guys. A lot of you are asking, you know, what are you doing wearing leopard skin pants? Are you gay? And I'm going, no, I'm not gay, okay? I am just so missing the belters that I wanted to know what it would feel like to be waist deep in pussy. You know what I mean? High five. High five myself, I guess. High five, yes. Socially distance, high five. Guys, lockdown hasn't been easy, hey? A friend of mine, yeah, now because of lockdown, drugs, addicted. Alcohol, addicted. Who slapped your mom in the face last night? Addicted! Yes! 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 Got that joke off TikTok, bro. Yeah! Guys, I'm not gonna lie, doing homework during lockdown absolutely sucks. Okay? The other day I had to do a mondeling via Zoom, or as you Afrikaans people like to call it, Zoom. And guys, I'm gonna read it to you. Do you wanna hear it? Do you wanna hear it, first of all? To my 10 people who are risking corona. That's a yes from the one dude who gives a shit about what's going on. Fantastic! Right, this is the mondeling, guys. Okay. Goeiemôre, onderwyser en kinders. My naam is Gazza Mofsovitz. Okay, fine, it's like Gary Mofsovitz, but you know in Afrikaans, right? Okay. Ek praat op oor meisies. I can't even fucking read Afrikaans, shit. Okay. Ek het baie meisies in my lyf gehad. En wanneer ek sê gehad, ek meen gehad. You know what I mean? Ja, boys. Ja. Okay. Maar my laaste meisie, Chantal, sy was die beste. Omdat sy toelaat my te gaan na tweede base-off die eerste dag. Thank you for the crowd who's going wild. Ek droom dat eendag ons sal naai soos 'n naaimasjien. Almal was bly. En nou vir die einde kwotasie. Stille water, diepe grond, onderdraai die duivel rond. Fuck man, I failed that. I failed the mondeling. Sorry, guys. You know, I'm not doing well at school. I've got to be honest. I have actually done a biology project. I'm going to show you guys. This one I did, it wasn't actually homework. I did it out of my own volition, okay? Here you guys will see the female anatomy. You'll see there's 4 different holes. We got the pleasure hole, the pee hole, the baby hole, and the poop hole. Obviously, the dick would only fit in the baby hole. Yeah, that's how big it is. Yes, I knew the boys would love this one. Fantastic. Over here. Hold on, this is hard, guys. You'll see a bird's eye view of a vagina. Now, a lot of you are asking, why is there hair only on the sides? I want you to tell me what plane lands on grass. Landing strip, get it? Landing strip, boys. Yes! Wow. I give myself 100% for that project. 100%. Guys, lockdown hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. Home Affairs is open. Home Affairs is open. I actually went the other day to change my name from Gary to Lawrence. Okay, because I want it to be when I bang chicks, they can say, yes, I banged Lawrence of my labia. That's a Lawrence of Arabia jokes. Not for everyone. Not for everyone here, but thanks. Thanks, guys. This is going a lot better than I expected. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. People are kind of worried, guys. They're like, what should I do? You know, lockdown, I'm starting to see people. And I like to say, isolate, masturbate. You know, isolate, masturbate. But if you can't do that, you know, you got to spend your time wisely during lockdown. Like what I'm doing during lockdown is I'm working on my moves so that the moment I get back into the club, I can smash those belters. Smash those belters. So I'm going to show you guys some moves. Dudes, feel free to steal them. Okay, there's no copyright here. Can I please have DJ? Can you play my jam, boy? Yes, I know you do. Hey, Horstick Barry. Horstick Barry, that's what we call him. Got the second biggest cock in the form. Right. Guys, feel free to use those moves. I'm not going to lie. I got attention. Medical attention. It wasn't great. Guys, on that note, you know, that is my time. I'm going to ask you to follow me on Instagram, or as we say, the gram, for nudes. You guys have been amazing. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, first gig in 3 months. Yes, it feels great. Please
Gary,
welcome back.
Gary, you killed that. You killed that. You killed that. Fire, bro.
Yeah.
Fire, dude. All the way. Just a little bit of useful advice for you guys. I heard Gary talking about TikTok a little bit earlier. Here's some advice that you might not know. Do you know that when you put sanitizer on top of your phone, the TikTok app disappears? True fact, and another true fact of today is we've got more comedy to keep it going. The very next guy is genuinely one of the funniest people in Africa working right now. And you, in front of your screen, at home, have the pleasure of enjoying him right now. So we did it before, let's do it once more. Please, can you give me some claps, followed by some screams, make a whole bunch of noise, and scare the rats out of their holes inside their house for the one and only Mr. Bongani Dube.
Please don't clap. Don't clap. Do not clap. I know you're at home watching this. What's up? Hey, hello. All right. This is Oppie Copy. This is dope. Well, guys, fuck me, man. I'll be honest with you guys. My favorite thing about Oppie Copy was the people. And mostly the white people. Because I like white drunk. I get black drunk. Black drunk is kind of boring. White drunk is the bomb. All right? The only thing better than black, like colored drunk, white drunk is colored drunk. Because when colored people get drunk, they let you know what's about to happen. Someone must die. I'm like, yeah, I want to drink with those people. Because they drink like, yo, life could end right now. White people, they drink to get fucked up. Oh, white people don't waste no time, bro. They let you know, oh my God, bro. Jono, I'm fucked up. I'm like, yes, me too, Jono. I like that shit, bro. I remember here at Opikopi, before, you know, this fucking sanitize your hands after you pee and this whole wear a mask before you kiss your girlfriend bullshit, we lived life right. There was white people everywhere, drunk as shit. One show, while I was fucking talking, one dude was wearing a fucking pop sock on his head. So I was like, hey, man, I'm fucking having the time of my life, man. And he filled up his drink. Just, I was like, yes, that's white drunk. That's the kind of drunk I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And now it's weird. Now you got camera people that don't know how to laugh. You guys are killing me right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Fucking camera people take their job seriously. Wear your masks. Wear your goddamn mask. So let me not see your face. But you're making it so tricky, bro. But like, it's good, man. One thing I've noticed is that, guys, I'm not famous, but I am famous. You know what I mean? I'm slightly famous. I'm kind of famous. I'm famous through ads. And now here's the thing about ads and black people. Black people, when they see you in ads, they believe that's your life. Whatever you're doing in that ad, that's your life. Right now, I'm on an ad, Auto in General, where I'm parking a car. I'm driving with my dad. I'm parking a car. I don't have my glasses on because that's what they wrote. This guy doesn't wear glasses. I parked the car. I bumped the car. And he's like, oh, good thing I've got Auto in General insurance. We're going to be okay. My uncle calls me. He's like, have you learned how to drive ever since that ad? I'm like, yo, it's an ad, bro. He's like, you need to learn how to drive, and you need to respect your father. I didn't know your mother got married to another man. I'm like, yo, it's fucking TV. It's a lie. Oh, it's terrible, bro. Oh, my God. The worst part of it, I was in this one ad, right? I know, like, whoever's watching this, if you are white, please try to understand what I'm talking about, right? White people, you guys are fortunate enough not to have the one thing that us black people have, which is called black text, and it's a real thing. I was in an ad on KFC. I was on a KFC ad. The ad itself, look, in hindsight, now when I look at it, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. What happens in the ad is, I'm a guy who went to KFC. I bought a burger for myself. I took my burger to the park, and I sat there by myself, ate my burger while looking at a couple. The couple is having a weird conversation. The guy's like, oh, girl, oh, my God, the view is so beautiful, but not as beautiful as you. And she looks at me. She's like, that's so cheesy. Then I'm like, yeah, that is so cheesy. I now realize that's the most bullshit ad ever. Because what black guy buys KFC and walks to the park? No one's ever eaten KFC at a park. Let's be honest, guys. If you're eating KFC at a park, you probably have diabetes. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's how it works. KFC, park, diabetes. Every time. And now, here's the worst thing about that. My uncle sees this ad, and he's like, oh, shit. I know what this means. I'm getting free KFC for life. He calls me. He's like, yo, Bagani, I'm at the KFC, man. There's a problem here. I'm like, yo, what's going on, uncle? He's like, look, I told them I'm your uncle, but they don't want to give me no burgers. I'm like, yo, because they paid me money. They did not pay me in burger subscription for the rest of my life. My family doesn't get free burgers because I got a free burger. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, ads, TV, and people, that shit doesn't mix, guys. I'm telling you, bro. And it's such a weird life we live in right now with the whole corona thing. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking weird. The weirdest thing about it is that we can't hug one another. And let's be honest, guys. We all like hugging. You know what I mean? We like hugging dudes, like putting dicks on dicks. It's cool. It's awkward, but it's cool. But now we can't do it. You got to wear a mask. You can't shake people's hands. I haven't done comedy in about 3 months, and it sucks. I miss comedy, not as much as I miss church. I miss church a little. I want to work at a church because churches are back. You can go to church and go praise, get baptized, probably kiss the pastor, have some drink, whatever. It's a good time. But comedy, we can't do that. Now we're going to do comedy online. And I'm sure you're at home right now, fucking sitting in your underpants, eating Oreos. Your girlfriend is on the other line. She's trying to text you. You don't give a damn because all you're thinking about is like, yo, after these Oreos, I'm going to play some FIFA. And I miss that life, bro. I miss the life of going out. Do you understand? When you go out, you get to see people fight. Oh, my God. There's nothing like a good fucking club fight. My favorite fights are club fights. When you see someone cuss someone out, you're like, oh, wait a minute, slow down. Here we go. Jono's mad. Like, yeah, bro, you touched my girl. I'm like, yeah, Jono, he did that. What you gonna do? You start punching each other in the dicks. I'm like, yes. This is why I came to the club. Black clubs, very different. Black clubs, ironically, it's not men that are fighting. It's women. And you can tell someone just got their ass whooped because their hair has been snatched off her head. You don't understand how yo, dude, that changes the party forever. Before that moment, the party's great. We're all here. Like, this is a good time. Someone does a voice, yeah, this is a good time. Then you see someone say, oh, fuck you, bitch. Snatch the weave. You're like, yes, here we go. DJ stops the music. What's going on over there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a little fight going on between Lerato and Magdalene. And I love that shit. When you see a black woman get her hair snatched off her head, and then you realize she's actually bold, you're like, damn. I want to close off by saying this. Corona has brought us closer together as a people. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like, together. Blacks, whites, coloreds, Indians, we're all in the same struggle right now. That, fuck it, let's not die. But let's be honest. Who really likes their friend with diabetes? Not all of us. We're like, hey, fuck that diabetic son of a bitch making us drink Coke Zero. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, if we're going to lose diabetics, is that a bad thing? Is it? You think about that. All right? But anyway, thank you very much. I mean, we're going to do it. Peace out. Yeah. Don't make a noise. It's cool, just like that.
Stay exactly the same, D. Thank you so much, Mr. Dube, for absolutely killing it. Now, everybody knows that the hardest part of life is always saying goodbye. And now, as I say goodbye to all you beautiful people, I just want to remind you of all the important things. Number one, without people like you, artists like me don't get the opportunity to shine and showcase our talents. And remember, if you want to give us that opportunity, a little bit of a donation can get you some beers, some chips, and most importantly, some peace of mind that makes you say, thank goodness I support the arts so days like these are possible. But from me, King Oba, thank you so much for tuning into Park Acoustics, live from the Fort Trekker Monument for 25,000! And you. Bye-bye.